Okay, so I did my IMP on the inadequacy of virtue in church leaders and members. And just for some prior knowledge, 1,700 priests and clergy members of the Roman Catholic Church have been credibly accused of committing sexual misconduct. And for some more insight, in today's society, virtue has become a highly disregarded principle among considerable amounts of church leaders and members. And to go even further connect, in the article in Have You Announced Pleasure by the Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu, a connection is made with On Virtue and Happiness, written by John Stuart Mill. The connection is made that when a person has honor or inner peace, they are virtuous, but when a person is discontent with themselves, they are disreputable and they do not have virtue. Which kind of led me to my research question, which was, in what ways do religious leaders and members take advantage of their position? And,
Okay.
it's
Yeah, bring it down just a little. There you go. Yep, and it should stay about right there from now on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So starting with leaders, over time, they just forget their jobs and their roles and who they're supposed to represent, which is someone who uplifts others and tries to lead them in their relationship with Christ. And when they forget their role and what they're supposed to do, it hurts the church's success and it deters people from learning about God. And just an example is more than 1,900 children have been sexually abused by the Illinois Catholic Church. And while leaders conduct unlawful offenses, members protect their leaders, and whenever they protect their leaders to keep their good reputation, this causes disconnection, distrust, and isolation among the church members, which is not what churches are supposed to be about. They're supposed to be unity. And an example of this is members of the Southern Baptist Church covered up a list of over 700 offenders to maintain a good reputation for their church. And while you could argue that believing in the Christian doctrine and believing that you have virtue just by being a Christian is wrong, because if you believe that, you believe the notion that a person's beliefs and their thoughts define them and not their actions. And some solutions for this would be to install stricter solutions to those who carry out and cover up unethical situations, and then also just generally just try to uplift the leaders and members to remind them where they are and what they're supposed to be doing. My citations.
That looks great. Okay, so I know when you were starting to do research, you found all these great articles. And what was the difficulty you had with some of those articles?
This is kind of the same problem I had for the TMP. Or in the IRR, I could not find real full articles. It was only the abstract, and it's kind of hard to pull data and pull resources from just the abstracts.
Yeah, that was a significant issue for a couple of topics as well. The other thing